Fox and Friends did a segment with a former Navy SEAL, and they're all just going to make stuff up about ISIS and Obama and U.S. policy.
We got terrorists cutting off Americans' heads, and it barely gets a blip on the radar. If we don't start taking these guys seriously, if we don't start doing what's necessary to combat terrorism, and I can discuss that, if we don't start doing what's necessary, you better believe it's coming to America. What we've got to do is make it so unsavory, so terrible for them to not even be able to recruit that they're thinking that, hey, if we do volunteer, guess what? Somebody like this Rob O'Neill guy who killed Osama bin Laden is never going to stop until they kill us. No, thank you. We'll give it a pass. Instead of, oh, come here. We'll take you into our warm embrace in America, find you some slick attorney, and possibly get you off of these charges.
Or give you tons of social welfare benefits, which is exactly our policy now. We have no policy that I'm aware of that restricts emigration from countries where ISIS is popular into the United States. Why wouldn't we be doing that? I mean, this is more dangerous to us than Ebola, and yet I'm not aware of any public debate about restricting movement from those countries where ISIS is, a group of folk heroes into the United States. Why?
The U.S. government and Obama, they are giving welfare benefits to ISIS. Yeah, man, you named it. Now, can you give me one example of that? Just one. Just give me one example. One name, tell me what state he's in, tell me how long he's been receiving the benefits for, tell me exactly what's going on here. Oh, you can't do that. Now, why can't you do that? Maybe because it hasn't happened? The most extreme reports that I've seen on this issue said that, 12 Americans at most of them teenagers who don't know anything and are stupid and are looking for some sort of a purpose, have tried to defect and fly to Turkey and then go from Turkey to Syria to be with ISIS. Some of them were little girls. So that's the only evidence we have in any way, shape, or form of people from the U.S. Being involved with ISIS. There's no evidence whatsoever that, they just snuck in through the Mexican border and they're currently defrauding the U.S. government and they're using food stamps and, oh my goodness, they just got welfare. This is insane. There's no evidence of that. That never happened. You just totally made that up 100%. But it doesn't, see, that's the thing on Fox News, it doesn't matter. You can say anything as long as it's anti-Democrat, anti-Obama, and you just hit the key talking points of Ebola, scary immigrants, ISIS. Everybody goes, let me go buy another shotgun, goddammit. I'm really scared now. That goddamn Tucker Carlson, you tell them like it is with them ISIS people on welfare. What? That doesn't exist? Well, I didn't know that. Social welfare benefits are going to ISIS. And the former Navy SEAL was like, here in America, we need to stop taking ISIS people into our warm embrace and giving them defense lawyers. What the fuck? What are you talking about? The only people in the U.S. who have gotten lawyers that may or may not be, because we don't know, part of different terrorist groups, they are people who are American citizens. Like here, let me give you an example of a terrorist who got a lawyer. It was the neo-Nazi who was just convicted in Florida for running a paramilitary terrorist training camp. But, that's a right-wing terrorist, so you don't give a fuck about that. It doesn't matter to you that a guy just got convicted for training people to attack the U.S. in Florida. But it doesn't matter because he was a neo-Nazi. It doesn't matter when the KKK in Ferguson literally says, let's use lethal force against these black people, these peaceful black protesters. They are the terrorists, is what they said. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when the KKK acts like terrorists, when neo-Nazis act like terrorists, when there was the shooting in Las Vegas recently where the guy put the "Don't Tread on Me" flag over the police officer after he shot him in the face and killed him. That doesn't matter because that's a patriot militia or the KKK or neo-Nazis. That's irrelevant. But the non-existent ISIS people who are getting defense lawyers, even though there's no ISIS people even in the U.S. right now, there's no evidence of that, those are the people we need to be scared of. And then the idea that we need to restrict immigration. Well, restrict immigration from countries that have ISIS because I'm scared and I'm a little bitch. Well, I got news for you. Where's the place right now that there have been multiple news stories where ISIS is attacking and they're moving in? Turkey. The city of Kobani, the Kurds are under attack in Turkey. Kobani almost fell, all that stuff, right? Well, Turkey is one of our top allies. So you want to restrict immigration from all of Turkey because some ISIS people at the border almost seized a town. So now our top ambassadors and allies from those countries can't come to the U.S. Okay. you're just stupid. You don't know anything. You're a clown. And even in Iraq, I don't think we should be in Iraq in the first place, but the Shiites in Iraq are currently fighting the Sunnis, the ISIS extremists. So you're telling me if there's like civilian families, civilian Shiites who are under ISIS rule and they defect to somewhere and they have nowhere to go, we shouldn't do what Americans have historically done, which is say, of course, we give aid, we give comfort, we give people political asylum because of the situation in the country. He goes, no, shut off the borders to anywhere that ever had ISIS ever because we're afraid. There are some pockets of radical Islam in different European nations. So should we ban all European nations? There's somebody who might be there who might be a part of ISIS, so ban everybody. This is the kind of gross, generalized, silly thinking which is perfect for Fox News, but not good for intelligence.